Dave, Lancaster at home today. It's going to be a tough test, isn't it?
Yeah, listen. The whole league isn't it? But Lancaster in the top 5 places. I think they'll be expecting to stay there. For us, it's a game. It's going to hit. We're going to hit 40 points if we win a game of football, and at this stage of the season, that's massive for us. These are big games now, and the big games, if we can win them, they're going to mean lesser games later in the season, if you like. But that mid-table position, we just want to consolidate it and then see if we can push on for the top half, and then we've got the 2 cup competitions to concentrate on. It's a big day for us in terms of getting the home performances turned around. I don't think the last 3 or 4 games here have been good enough. The conditions again are not going to be great, but for us the main thing is the game's on and we're going to be going for the 3 points again.
Yeah, of course, Lancaster got a lot on it going for the title as well, so it's going to be probably quite a tight, tense game, isn't it?
Yeah, again, every game is in this league from top to bottom. Even you look at Stafford, and they're in every game this season. There's no real... There's big scores here and there, you'd say, but there's no real games where there's massive goals between the 2 teams. So goals can define the games, and I don't think we've scored enough in the league recently. We just haven't had that cutting edge at the top end. We're going to go very attacking today. That's making sure we don't lose the structure behind the ball, but I just feel we need a little bit more impetus at the top end, and it was part of the reason I've brought in Keelan Adams from Oldham. So he comes into the squad today, and we've got some good firepower, and I'm looking about the pitch and there's goals everywhere.
Yeah, just tell us a bit more about Keelan who you brought in.
Keelan trained with us earlier in the season, September, October time, for a couple of weeks, and we like the look of him. We couldn't get to the wages that he was on at Oldham. They kept moving the goalposts with it, so it was difficult to get that one over the line. We approached him again just after Christmas and again couldn't get it over the line, but we're paying a percentage of his wages with Oldham, so he's with us for the month. He's been on loan at Chorley and didn't get the game time that he wanted, so he's hungry. He'll certainly get on today. He's raw, he's got pace, he's a physical lad when you see the size of him, so he's something a little bit different to what we've got. He can change the game either way in terms of getting in behind or holding it up. He's still a young lad, so you've got to expect at times there will be that rawness about him, but there's high hopes for him at Oldham, and hopefully he can come in and score goals.
And obviously that game on Tuesday's helped a lot in terms of the fitness, hasn't it?
Yeah, all the cup games have. It's been good to get them on, because if you look at, I think the last 6 games, we've won 4 of them. I know some of them being cup competitions, but I don't care who you're against, you've got that winning feeling back, because we took a hammering at Nantwich where the performance was shocking, but since then we've come back well with the performances and the results. So we want to continue that today. It's a big one for me in terms of getting these 3 points on board at home in front of our fans again. And if we can get the performance alongside that, then brilliant.
Big 7 days, isn't it? You've got 2 home games and then the League Cup game in midweek.
Yeah, could be next Saturday on the back end of 3 positive results, which is going to set the season up nicely, the last 11 games. Let's just concentrate on today. I want to see a good attacking performance. I want to see goals. I want to excite the fans again.
Brill. Cheers, Dave. Best of luck.